Hello, hello. Beautiful drawing today. I'm. You'll be laughing when you'll be seeing what I'm drawing, actually. But um, I know it's a very, very kitsch and beautiful girl that most people would like to draw. But it's difficult. It's difficult. I must admit, it's really difficult. But I'll give it a go. But if you see it, you will be seeing, oh my god, that a typical pretty girl just looking to the camera and saying, okay, well, this is the age of basically selfies. We're living on the selfie age, so well, why not? Let's go with the flow, at least for once. Okay, so let's do what young people do today, just selfies and all that. So, well, let's see. How can we manage to draw a really beautiful, well drawn? Well, it's a Photoshop. It's a photography, but it's definitely done by a professional studio. You will see it when you see the girl. So let's see if I can get as close as I can to that finesse that the photography portrays. Anyway, let's start with the eyes. I just found it on Pinterest, really, and I was thinking, okay, let's do another non-drawing exercise. From photography, basically. Okay, the eyebrow, and the eye here. So I'm stuck with one side. As soon as I get this, then you have the triangular shape of her nose. It goes this way. Then you have this eye, her right eye, which is lower than her left eye. Yeah, that line goes straight on the other side. So if I draw a line there, that eye starts here. So her right eye. And you have the eyebrow, which goes straight there. And then that lip, funny enough, the lip drops completely there. And there. And then you have all this area again, shadow. And you have the forehead. Just move the forehead and see, look, there's a movement like this on the forehead. So let's start to do that. And that side of her head, one, hair, and this side. Now, going strongly, a strong statement here. This. And this shadow. This side of her head, shadow. Then you go hair coming right here. And then you have neckline. And she's very young, so it's very thin here. And then you have side of the face, let me see, side of the face here. Okay. It doesn't look like she's going to be as pretty as she looks in the photography session, but I'll try. I've moved the eye more towards the left, so she's not looking at the viewer. I've changed direction of her eyes, really. Doesn't matter, it makes it a little bit more appealing. More appealing, yes, I would say. And then we've got, yeah, the shadow this side. Big eyes. She does have big eyes, but as I said, just moved her eyes to the side. Shadow this side. Her neck on this side, then shoulder. Her shoulder goes right up there. Bone structure, which is really nice here. We've got some place to hang on with the bone structure of hers. That where the two collarbone is right down underneath the eye, and then you have neck. I'm going going a little bit quick and fast and effective there, hopefully. And then the other side of the collarbone. Check yourself out. Oh, that's my breast. And I would say dark shadow. Dark on that side, because the light is coming from the left. And then you have a dress here. Half tones. Oh God, sorry about the ambulance. It's during the day today, not at night. You see, that's another advantage of working at night. You don't need this kind of noises. Drawing at night, basically preparing the lesson at night. Anyway, shadow. And let's do that. Let's go left here, left, sorry, right, well, her left side, but it's our right side, and then shadow here. Just to highlight this side of her face. There you are. Okay. As I said, change the direction of her look. It's a change, okay, that doesn't mean that we will go and drawing of pretty girls. Well, why not? I mean, why not drawing of pretty girls and pretty boys? I don't mind. But it's also to encourage. Some of you might be thinking, okay, well, I've got my little nephew, little daughter, niece, your niece, or who's posting on Instagram or posting on Facebook a painting, a picture of her. You say, well, okay, I could draw that and give it as a present. So it can be done. And the dark goes at the top, so fleshy lip and fleshy lower lip, fleshy upper lip, fleshy lower lip. You got hair coming through. A bit darker here to emphasize this. And neck structure. I think I've gone a bit too down, too low. There. Stop there. Now that area, it is light, but it's not as light as the face, so keep it a little bit softer than the face. This goes very, very dark here. All of that. And here as well. And darker here. Even darker there. And then you have the and then slowly start softening all this flesh tone there. I could come up and brighten that up a bit more. Here. There you go. And this, a bit of structure at the background. Not like that. So give it a structure, structural shape there. The background. What I mean by structure, so light coming or shadow up, being directed, not anyway, just having either this way, vertical or horizontal. Now, why is that? Because it looks better. It's a better rendering. When you do rendering, it's always better. And also you have that shadow shape here. Bone structure and then shadow here. That shoulder is raised slightly. Bone structure there. And a little bit of, made the shoulder a bit thinner than she looks here, which in my view makes her more elegant. And cleavage is just right here. Dark. I mean, you could go a bit darker here. I didn't go dark enough. Shadow here. Always rendering. As in, okay, here, for instance, doesn't have to be a line, because it's normally not the line of the breast. It's not right up there. So softly it could go from one area to the other. And then a bit of light here and light there. Look, bone structure there. Now that is overemphasized on me, so soften that line here. There you go. And then connect a shadow this way. That's what I mean here. There you are. A bit brighter here. And her dress. Her dress is really dark, but because I've done dark, because dark is always on the flesh here, well, with shadows, I'm trying to avoid her dress. Here. So I'll leave it light and concentrate on the dark of her body. Like this. There you go. Now let's mold a little bit the face, and I guess we're pretty much there. So shadow here, but not with the charcoal, because these are the shadows which are the softest one. Let me use a little bit of stump, which is very precise. My fingers are really too big for that. So a bit there, underneath her eye. And then you have this shadow, shadow, shadow. Forehead. Break this. And also a little bit of light here. Keep the light as it is there. And then a little bit of shadow here as well. Now, above the upper lip is lighter than the lower lip. So I'm trying to keep that area. Clear there. And you have the shadow here. Underneath that, you have the lip here. And I'm thinking of emphasizing that a bit more. Here. And bring the chin further up there. So move the chin more towards the left. Emphasize a little bit the lower lip. Mold the putty this way as much as you can. That little tiny bit of molding putty, and then you have that highlight of a nostril here. There you are. Eyes, white of the eye. Bring some light to the eye here by doing that. And then on the other side as well. There you are. And brightening the top of her nose. Bring highlight on the nostril here. There you are. Nostril down, and the top of her lip, upper lip is light. Light there. And light at the lower lip. And do you know what? Let's highlight that a bit more. That shapes her face a lot. That area, it looks like hair, but it's actually not hair. So let's clear that up. And it's a soft shadow. There you go. And here's a highlight underneath. Highlight here. A little bit of highlight on her cheek. There. And the eyebrow. Emphasize the eyebrow a bit more. Darkening that a bit more, and then as you go right down here, dark eyebrow, and just let's sharpen the edges of my charcoal, and now I can actually emphasize the end of her lip on this side here, top lip. There we are. Okay, well, it's gone way above 14 minutes, so I'll see how long it will take it to upload it. Emphasize that. So look what I found now. I can darken this and make it emphasize some darks here. That would look good as well. Helps the portrait. The back of my charcoal, because I might break this. I break the sharpen at the edge, so bring some highlight here, and on the edges here highlight also her hair. Look here, right up here, and then especially up here, so it just gives light. And there's no hair, I cannot see any hair. You will see there's no hair, sorry, ear, but I'll give it a go. The structural shape of the ear, not the ear itself, there. And neck. There you are. Well, not too bad, eh? For such a pretty face. It's terrifying when you see it, because you're saying, oh my God, she's so pretty. How can I make that? How can I give her justice? But, you know, not too bad. These are my interventions here. You'll see that they don't exist there in the picture. I'll show the picture to you. And emphasize a little bit more of a forehead. Beautiful. Okay. It's terrifying when you see it, you know. Oh, what do I do with that? Where do I start? A little bit of bone structure here. A bit of highlight here. And here as well. And why not give her a little bit of makes her neck pushed forward. That dark is good there. Yeah, that's good. Structure, as I said earlier on, structure. But it does good for the drawing as well. Okay. I will have to stop it in a few seconds. I cannot stop it. I really like drawing that. No, I will stop it. I have to stop it. Because the uploading would be very difficult otherwise. It would take hours. And you might not have it tomorrow. Okay, look what I'm emphasizing, the breast here. And it's soft. There we are. And highlight. There, bone structure. And bring that down here. Okay, I have to stop it. I have to. Oh, hold on, before. This. Softer. Beautiful. Okay. And that line, softer. So it's there, but not to overdo it. Okay. Oh. Why not start putting that? Nicola. Emil Nicola. Hey. Okay, bye.